Most NRIs in Dubai are sitting on serious money and doing absolutely nothing with it. Not because they're lazy, because nobody told them where to put it, and every time they Google it, they end up more confused than when they started. Hello fellow Arbab, it's time to boss your money. I'm a finance and audit professional with 18 years in the industry, and I've seen the inside of more balance sheets than I care to admit. Today, I'm telling you exactly why I personally use interactive brokers, what it offers NRIs in the UAE, and whether the fear around international brokers is actually justified or just noise. And don't worry, we'll discuss whether your money is actually safe on IBKR in just a little bit. Let's be honest, you're an NRI in Dubai, tax-free salary, no income tax, no capital gains tax. You are literally in one of the best financial positions on the planet. And yet, most NRIs I know either have their money sitting in a NRE fixed deposit earning 7% and calling it a day, or worse, they're sending money back home to India into a plot of land their cousin is managing. No shade to the cousin, but that's not a strategy. That's hope with extra steps. The truth is, from the UAE, you can legally, easily, and cheaply invest in global markets through a proper regulated broker. We're not just talking about US stocks and ETFs. From a single account, you can invest in stocks from Japan, the UK, India, China. You can get exposure to oil and gold. You can buy into defense ETFs, clean energy ETFs, real estate ETFs, you name it. If it trades somewhere in the world, chances are IBKR has it. One platform, one login, 150 markets across 33 countries. And one of the best options out there, in my opinion, is Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers, or IBKR, was founded in 1978. They listed on Nasdaq. As UAE residents, we are onboarded through IBKR UK, regulated by the CFA, the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, one of the most respected financial regulators in the world. They process over 2 million trades per day globally. In auditor terms, this is not a fly-by-night operation. This thing has more compliance layers than my old Big Four firm. And that's saying something. Is it available to UAE residents? Yes. Can NRIs open an account? Yes. Expensive? It's one of the cheapest options out there. And if you want a full fee breakdown, drop a comment and I'll do a dedicated video on it. But why I use it comes down to three things: access, cost, and trust. From a single IBKR account, stocks, ETFs, bonds across 150 markets in 33 countries. We've already covered this, but what I want to flag here is how clean the experience actually is. Want some S&P 500 exposure? Done. A globally diversified ETF? Done. Indian stocks on NSE or BSE? Also done. You don't have to choose between building a global portfolio and staying connected to Indian markets. You can have both, and from one account. You're welcome. One thing worth noting though, and this isn't specific to IBKR, but you're better off looking at Irish domiciled ETFs like VWRA or CSPX rather than the US equivalents. The reason: withholding tax on dividends is significantly lower, and estate planning is also much better in Irish domiciled ETFs for Indian NRIs. I don't want to cover these in this video. If you'd like to see that, I'll cover it in a separate video, but file that away for now. And then we also have fractional shares. Now this one is hugely underrated. One share of Booking Holdings is over $4,000. With fractional shares on IBKR, you can invest as little as $1 into US stocks. Want to invest 500 dirhams a month across 10 different companies? No problem. No minimums, no excuses. This is a game changer for NRIs who want to build a diversified portfolio without needing a massive lump sum sitting around. Okay, the elephant in the room. The one question every NRI has before they open an international brokerage account. What if the broker goes bust? What if I can't withdraw? What if something goes wrong with my money sitting in a foreign account? All valid questions. I had the same questions. We have the regulatory protection. As UAE residents, your account sits under IBKR UK, regulated by the FCA. The FCA is one of the toughest financial regulators on the planet. Under FCA rules, client assets must be held in a segregated account, completely separate from IBKR's own money. They legally cannot touch your funds for their own operations. Now here's where it gets even more reassuring. Even though you're with IBKR UK, your securities are custodied with IBKR's US affiliate, which means you can also get SIPC protection that's up to $500,000 per account, including $250,000 in cash. And on top of that, IBKR carries an excess policy through Lloyd's of London for an additional $30 million per account. Still worried? IBKR holds over $20 billion in equity capital. For context, that's not client money. That's their own money sitting as a buffer. And as an IBKR UK client, you also have access to UK's Financial Services Compensation Scheme, or FSCS, for up to £50,000. So you have multiple layers of protection stacked on top of each other. Does any of this protect you against market losses? No. Any investment has market risks. If you buy a stock and it drops, that's a you problem. These protections are against broker failure, not bad decisions. Which is why we also need to make good investment decisions. But that's a whole different video. What about getting your money in and out? I have personally been using IBKR for a long time, and it's very simple when it comes to funding the IBKR account or withdrawing funds from the IBKR account. And I read recently somewhere that as of 2025, UAE residents can fund their IBKR account directly in AED through FAB as well. Same day settlement. No international wire fees, no drama. But I haven't tried out this FAB thing yet. I have been paying for the international wire fees from my Mashreq bank account. Now the tax question. As a UAE resident, we have no income tax here, but India may tax your capital gains or dividends depending on your residency status and DTA. This deserves their own dedicated video as well. So subscribe for all these upcoming videos. So, should you use IBKR? I think you know the answer to that by now. If you are an NRI in the UAE who wants to access global markets with strong regulation, multiple layers of investor protection, and a platform that professionals actually use, yes, genuinely. Is it perfect? No. The desktop interface takes a bit of getting used to. It's built for serious investors, not for casual investors. But it's not exactly difficult to understand as well. If you want something much simpler, go with Sarva. I have plenty of videos already on Sarva. The mobile app has improved a lot, but it's still not as pretty as Sarva, as I said. But on access, cost and safety for an NRI building long-term wealth from Dubai, this is a serious tool for serious people. And if you want to know how to actually open an account and add funds on IBKR and withdraw funds from IBKR, drop a comment below. If you're in Dubai and earning tax-free and you're not putting that money to work in global markets, with all due respect, Arbab, what are we actually doing here? Open an IBKR account. Set up a monthly investment into a low-cost ETF. Let compounding do what it does best. Make you quietly, consistently, unapologetically wealthy. Watch this video next. I break down exactly which ETFs make sense for NRIs in the UAE. Like and subscribe if this saved you at least one bad financial decision today. Yalla Arbab, go boss your money.